All right, hello everyone. This is DayTraderRockStar from DayTradingRadio.com, and I'm going to do a little educational combination kick-ass trade of the week alert for you. This week, the week of August 3rd, there's actually multiple kick-ass trades that I posted on the site tonight, but the one that really jumps out at me is McDonald's. So I really want to break down how to trade off of multiple indicators. Now I use a multiple indicator system where I'm using a set of indicators, stochastics, which you see here, trend lines, which you see here, moving averages, which you see here, and then a combination of some other technical things like volume and pivot points and some other things. I'm going to go into a more detailed video about all my indicators. There actually is one out there, but the setup here is just a great setup. This is McDonald's, and what I like about this, and what is a very strong buy signal, I'm going to show you some good examples of this. You have a rising trend line here. Whenever you have a trend line, it's basically the stock market comes down and pivots at two different points, and at that point you could draw a line through and extend it, and that becomes a trend line. And as many times as the market hits that trend line, it establishes support at that level or resistance if it's up to the upside. So usually after you establish it twice, the third time is we usually hit it on the third time, and it really establishes a stronger trend line. So you always want to watch stocks that come down to an area, especially on the third or fourth time of an established trend line. So McDonald's actually coming down to this level. Now we have two pivot points here, which we could actually draw a downtrend line here, and we have a lower channel line here, which we haven't really established that bounce area. But if we bounced right at this level, this would actually be a perfect bounce area because it would be the parallel lines, which establishes a channel. We already have one area here, but we also coming down on that rising trend line. So this whole area right here is a screaming buy signal, because a bounce here would actually put us into a channel trade. We would have the perfect opportunity right here. Stochastics or another indicator are oversold here, but the real key thing here is my gap indicator. Now I trade off a gap sometimes on big cap stocks, that I look for gaps, and then I'll wait 5 to 7 days, and I make that general rule 5 to 7 days. It could be 4 days, but normally I want to wait till 5 to 7 days, and then I want to start looking for strength to come in. In this case, it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days here, and we're right down on that trend line. So this is a perfect opportunity to start looking at this stock. So I'm going to actually, my play here would be to gradually buy in, take a small scale in position at this level to see if we actually hold this. If we do hold this, this is going to be an outstanding trade because we're on the bottom of a channel line here, and we have a gap here. Now this gap is the final, real closing argument here on a big cap stock like this. We have a decent sized gap, and the first gap resistance, or the area that trades back into the gap, will be around 57.22. 57.22. Now we're trading around 55.06, so we have an easy 2-point target on this. But I have a feeling this will come up and fill this gap, which is even, once you trade into the gaps, there's a good possibility for a stock to actually fill the gap, and that gap fill would be just a little bit lower than this. It looks like 58.50 to 58.40. So 58 to 55, it's a good 3-point trade here if this channel holds up here. And that actually, you could trade this right up to the top of the channel and then actually look for a pullback and then finally a break above this, because this is a downward sloping channel. So everything's set up here for a great kick-ass trade of the week. This is McDonald's, MCD. I'll be trading this one tomorrow live on the radio. I do live trading. You actually see my trading screen. You hear the audio. You hear you see the trades happen. And it's an educational site, and you can listen for free. So come on by DayTradingRadio.com and watch live trading. And I think that's it. This is a multiple indicator setup. It's a great one. You got the downward channel line, you got an upward channel line, both converging here. You have a gap up here, which we're going to go back up here and test that gap. That's a given. And you have an oversold stochastic here. Now, the only thing that could come out if there's any kind of economic disaster in the markets or any type of political news that's going to really cause this market to pull back. But right now, this looks like an excellent trade. So, good luck, everyone. I'm DayTraderRockStar.